Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's podcast. This week's topic is life, earth, soul plans, God, and healing. And this one came up because I ponder this a lot, right? When you really understand what's going on earth right now, you might start to ponder it too. Basically, you can go by the Bible, and the devil was put here, or Satan, or however you want to word it. Or you could go by the spiritual, and I'm keeping it simple. I know there's more to all of this, but I'm keeping it simple just to make it easy to talk about. That there's dark entities or energies on earth that for a long time, maybe since the beginning, have been making it difficult for earth people, humans. And I often, ponder it and wonder why. Why is it like that? And I think I do that because when I was little, I remember, or younger, and even into my teenage years, I used to think, why is it like this? Was it really meant to be like this? And if you've followed me for a while, you know I've talked about the Star Trek episode. This is one example of one of the guys from, I can't remember the names, is taken to the hospital because they're on Earth, and he's taken to the hospital, and the doctor from Star Trek comes down, and he goes in, and they find him to help him out, and he's like, the doctor is like, this is barbaric what they're doing, the practices they're using in the hospitals. And I mean, that resonated with me so much. So somewhere in my soul, I know it can be different, and it is different. And so that's kind of why I ponder these things. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it because we're not going to focus on that, because the good news is you can overcome it, right? And we'll talk about that a little bit. But so some things, and I'd love to hear what you think, right? So did God intend for it to be this way down here, right? Or, because you hear different things. You can research this all you want, or you hear different things where the dark came in, The dark goes around to different planets and systems and goes in and tries to take over, right? Because that's how they live. So that's one thing I go back and forth from, and I'd love to hear what you think. Did God intend for it to be this way, or did darkness come in and kind of take over? One thing I will say is, from my understanding, you can take what feels right and leave the rest. God created all of us, right? God, source, whatever you believe in, it's all correct. Created us, and he basically, we all have a piece of God inside of us, and he wanted to experience different things. So he made all of us so he could experience it. Okay? Again, take it or leave it. And we have free will down here, which is awesome. And it's great that we have the free will, but I think that's where we're at right now, And I'm not saying we shouldn't have the free will, we should. But with that free will comes, we can get the dark energies in here, because they can. Although, if you look at it, there is a law that the darkness has to show what they're doing. And when you know that, then you can see everywhere where they're showing us in movies and all of that. So I just wanted to give you a little overview of that, what is it, why I ponder it, because, when you get frustrated and, when and if the truth ever comes out about what's really going on, I wanted to have a little bit of background out there and let you know that, yeah, it has been going on, but you can overcome it. You can overcome it. You have the power. Humans were made to overcome it. Okay? We're light beings here, and we can bring the light in, and the darkness can't be around the light. And we've been made to believe we're not powerful, but we are very powerful beings. We're very, very powerful beings. And that's what we need to remember. So all that being said about, me pondering all that and getting a little sad here and there, but then I remember we are powerful. We can overcome everything. And we are here to experience this life. And we did come knowing that what was going on here on earth. We came. Our souls knew we wanted to come. We wanted to come experience it. We wanted to come be here at this time to help overcome it. And that's what we're doing, okay? So always keep that in mind and always remember that you are powerful. And when you start to feel down or overwhelmed, I want you to remember you can overcome it. Now, when I brought up the darkness and whatever it is and why it's here and did God want it here, whatever, I don't really have the answers. I don't know if we'll have the answers until we're not here anymore. And I'm not one of those people that's just going to pretend I have the answer, because I don't have a clear answer on it. But I do have a clear understanding that we can overcome anything, and that means healing yourself. And when we talk about the energies and overcoming it, we can. We are very, very powerful, and we can overcome. And sometimes it's those energies that are making us sick, and it's the things that's been put here to purposely do that. But again, we can overcome it, right? Even if you look at the medicines and all of that, that was made to make us more sick. And I'm not telling you not to take your medicine, because you shouldn't just come off of your medicine, but if you feel the need, start researching for yourself. You can find doctors that would help you with that. So I know I kind of started it on a down note, but the beauty and why I wanted to talk about it, because it's there. All these things are there that I talk about, but we are strong, we are powerful, and we can overcome it, and we can heal ourselves. And that's the beauty of it. Us humans were made specifically to overcome this. And I've talked about this before in other podcasts. We were specifically made. We have the abilities to overcome everything. So remember that. Bring in the light into your body like we do in the healing meditation. And do it on a daily basis. If it helps you, come back and listen to the meditation at the end of this podcast. But bring in that light on a daily basis, and that will help you. The other thing is, do things that lift you up every day. I say do something you love, do a self-care, and then look for the good in everything. And then write 10 things you're grateful for. Those things help raise your vibration. They help you see the beauty around you. Because that's the other thing. We can overcome it just by looking for the good. Then the other stuff falls away. I know these seem simple, but try them. I promise you that you're going to see a difference in your life. And I say that all the time, but it really will. And if you haven't tried it, ask yourself why. Is it so bogged down that you can't even want to try things that would make a difference in your life? I started years ago when I just, you feel, there's moments in your life where you feel helpless. And I just started researching things, and then it led me to where I'm here. And that was 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago. It led me to this now, to really understanding we have the power, we have to make the choices, we have to make the decisions. and start thinking for yourself. Start looking for things that are positive all around you because they're there. Look for the good in people. Because if you're not looking for the good in people and you're looking for the bad, that's what you're going to see. So start looking for the good. That's what's going to be coming to you. It's about making the effort to change this programming that's been there that makes you look for the bad or think about the bad and, oh, everything bad happens to me. No, you break free from that. Change it. Don't sit in the crap of it. That's where your power comes. You can change what's going on and what you see around you. Now, here's the thing, and I get it. Things aren't perfect. Again, we're still here on earth with all this stuff going on around us. But we have the power for ourselves. We have the power to change our thoughts and our actions for ourselves. And that's what you need to remember, is you need to worry about yourself and take the actions for yourself. And then, honestly, when you start doing that, it's a ripple effect, and it's going to help all those people around you also. All right? So that's what I have for today. If you have questions, let me know. I have all the information to contact me in the description. I have a membership group that helps you with the accountability. We meet twice a month. I do message for the group on Mondays, and Wednesdays I do healing, that you post what you want healing sent to and I send it to you. The big part is the accountability and the remembering what you can do to overcome for yourself and heal yourself, overcome the trauma. And that's what's so awesome about the group. It's the accountability. We're all there helping each other. If you feel drawn, come join it. It's like a tribe. It's our soul tribe. And we'd love to have you in there with us. Okay, so get ready for the healing meditation. If you are driving or using heavy machinery, you need to stop listening to the podcast now, because we are going to be doing a healing meditation, and the energy is very powerful and can make you sleepy and lose concentration. Come back when you stop driving or using the heavy equipment and enjoy the healing meditation. All right, go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to imagine the violet flame below your feet. It's coming up and around and through your whole body. It's cleansing, clearing, and purifying everything. Any negative thoughts that come up, just put it in the violet flame. Any anger, stress, frustration, just put it in the violet flame. Anything you feel that has come from others, any anger, any arguments, any traffic incidences, just put that in the violet flame. That is not yours to deal with, that is theirs. And then finally, anything from the consciousness that you feel you may have picked up on, just put it in the violet flame to transmute. All right, now I want you to take a deep breath in, hold it, and then exhale. Take another deep breath in, hold it, and this time on the exhale, relax your body. One last deep breath in, hold it, and the exhale, release everything that's no longer serving you into that violet flame. Now I want you to imagine gold light coming down from God's source to the top of your energy. It gets to the top of your energy and it splits apart and goes all the way around to below your feet and then connects back. So you're in this bubble of gold light of protection from God's source. Now, again, I want you to imagine gold light coming down from God's source, whatever your belief is, into the top of your head. It goes all the way down to your heart. It fills up your heart with that gold light. You're going to open your heart up now, and you're going to send gold light to those that have harmed you. And it's okay. You're sending this gold light to heal the situation. You don't have to hang around the people. You don't have to be around them. You don't even have to talk to them. But you're healing the situation for you because it affects you and your health. So go ahead and send that gold light now to those that have harmed you. and be at peace with it, because like I said, you do not need to hang around them, talk to them, or anything like that. Just healing the situation for you. So send that gold light now to those that have harmed you. All right, when you feel that's done, send gold light to those you have harmed. And if you can't think of anybody, put the intention out there that it goes to those you have harmed, because we all have done it. We just might not even realize it. And you want to heal this for you and them. So send gold light now to those you have harmed. Now I want you to add sending gold light to all of your family. So go ahead and add sending the gold light to your family now. Now add sending gold light to everyone in your city. Now add sending gold light to everyone in your state. And now add sending gold light to everyone in your country. And now add sending gold light to everyone around the world. When you feel that's done, bring the gold light back into your heart. Take that gold light down your spine. It's going to split at your hips and go down both legs, out the bottom of your feet, down into Mother Earth. It's going to wrap around the crystals in Mother Earth and back up your feet, up your legs, connecting at your spine, all the way up your spine, out the top of your head, all the way up to God's source, and then back down into the top of your head again. So you're getting healing energy from God's source, earth, the crystals, and I'll send healing energy that comes through me from God's source. So sit back and relax, and I will send it now. All right, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in now. Hold it. And then exhale everything that came up in that healing that needs to be released into the violet flame that's around you. We're going to take that violet flame, send it back up to God's source to transmute it. Go ahead and open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And that's what I have for today. If you enjoyed this podcast, but you feel like you need a little bit more accountability, then I have a membership group. It's $9.99 a month. We meet twice a month on Tuesdays and do Tuesday tea, where we have topics or they ask questions. We also have Mondays where I do a message for the group, and Wednesdays you post what you want healing sent to, and I send it to you on Wednesdays. There's a great group of people in there. They're all going through the same thing as you, so you have that accountability to help keep you on track, because you listen to the videos or the podcasts and you get on down the road And they sound great at first, but then you forget. So this gives the accountability to keep you on track. And we'd love to have you in there. We have a great time and we help each other out. So all of the information is in the description below, and we'd love to have you in there. So that's what I've got for today. Go do something you love, something that lifts you up, brings you joy. Do at least one thing every day that brings you joy, that you love to do. And then do one thing every day of self-care. Drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate. Do at least one of those every day. And then look for the good in everything. And when you see something in someone, say it to them. Lift them up and lift yourself up. And finally, write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things every day, and I promise you, you are going to see a difference in your life. That's all I have for today. Have a great day. I love you all, and I will see you next week.